Hey guys, this is your host Vaibhav Dagaur, and in this video, I'll be teaching you social media marketing, and along with that, we'll be also learning about how to make a career with the help of Facebook and Instagram. So, when we talk about social media, one thing is very clear: we spend a lot of time on a daily basis using Facebook and Instagram. Some of us might be spending around half an hour, maybe an hour or so, on a daily basis on these platforms. So, this makes for a perfect opportunity for somebody like me who uses social media to promote my client's business, or even in that case, my own business, with the help of these social media platforms. So, guys, without wasting a time, let's dive into it and let's see how social media can be used as a marketing platform. So before moving on, a bit about me. I have been a part of the digital marketing industry since 2013, and since then, I have been working with a lot of clients ranging from various industries, let's say real estate, education, travel, health, and various other industries, guys. And since 2016, I have been in the digital marketing training scenario, and I have been working with uh, some top-notch digital marketing training companies since then. And so far, I have got the opportunity to train more than 3,000 students across colleges, across companies, and across various places in India. Apart from that, how I make money using digital marketing, or how I make money with the help of social media, is that apart from all these trainings and working for clients, I also run my own e-commerce business, which I started last year. So this is my second e-commerce business. I started my first one way back in 2015. So I have been able to scale this business in a span of less than around 10 months, up to over 7.3 lakhs rupees per month. So that is how I make a living. I make money online with the help of social media. I use these social media platforms to promote products and services that I can sell to the customers. So the best part is I do not own these products. I do not manufacture any products. I do not buy any inventory, right? So it's pretty interesting. I would say it's pretty exciting to be a part of this industry. So we'll be discussing this in detail in the later part of this video, where I'll be telling you how you guys can do this, and I'll be taking you for a over-the-shoulder training, and I'll be teaching you exactly about how to create a Facebook ad and target the right set of audience who are readily uh, in a mindset, who are ready and who are in the mindset of buying products from you. So without further ado, let's get started. So, guys, what is social media marketing? First of all, social media marketing is simply uh, using social media for promoting a business, whether it is my business, my client's business, right, with the help of platforms like social media. Uh, let's say Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, maybe LinkedIn, YouTube, and other platforms as well. So now, how do we do it basically? So we as marketers have one single task at hand: engage people with our content. So the better content we create, the more relevant content we create for our audience, the more engaged they will be, and there'll be a better and a higher probability that they will buy from us, right? So what can be achieved with the help of social media? First of all, on the right hand side, I've mentioned 3 points. If I am promoting a particular company which requires branding, which want that people should recognize the brand name, or the name of the company which is basically promoting a product. So in that case, we can do brand awareness campaigns with the help of social media. So brand awareness campaigns are basically, I would say, most suited for those companies which are already into business and which are making some good revenue, I would say, and now they want people to recognize their brand with just by the name like that. So let's say, for example, if I say maybe Nike, or maybe let's say if I say something like Geo Sawan, you guys are familiar with these brands, right? And why? Because you have already you already see these brands on a daily basis, maybe on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or somewhere else. So that is what we call as branding, brand awareness. That if a person can recognize a business just by some form of identification, maybe with the name, maybe with the a logo, maybe, or maybe with the product of the company. So that is what we call as brand awareness. So social media platforms are really good for such companies which are already making profits, which are already selling to customers, and now they want people to recognize their brand, to know their brand, and they want to be known as maybe a market leading brand, for example, and they want more and more people to know about them. So this is the first objective, but this is more of suited for all those companies which are already into business. Then comes to the second point, which is increasing traffic. So let's say if I'm starting a new business and nobody knows about my company and my products and services, what I would want is I would want more and more people to come to my website and check out my products, my services, and know more about my business, so that from those people who are coming to my website, I'll be able to sell to some of those people who are coming to my website. So this is basically a requirement for any sort of business, whether it is a new business, an old business. You need website traffic. You need targeted traffic to a website. If there is no traffic to a website, there are no customers we can send you. Then coming down to promoting products and services. So let's say I would break it down into two parts. One, uh, there are businesses which basically operate completely online, whose selling process is completely online. For example, something like Amazon or Flipkart. These businesses have a full-fledged online business, which means if a customer comes to the website, the customer can directly come and make a purchase on the website, and they will pay directly to Amazon or maybe Flipkart or Myntra or some other company. So they will just come, they'll make a purchase, and they'll pay online, and that's it. And the product will be delivered offline. Whether it is any sort of business, it can be brought online, it can be promoted online. So some businesses are 100% online, for example something like Flipkart or Amazon. Certain businesses are partially online. For example, let's say I run, or let's say maybe there is a company which is providing pest control services. So this company is not selling anything online. What this company is doing is they are reaching out to the right set of audience who require pest control services, and whenever somebody visits their website, they do not ask the customer directly to buy something on the website. Rather, what they do is they ask for the person for some information. For example, they will ask a person to fill up a sign up form with certain information like their names, their phone numbers, their email address, and certain other information. So what this means is there are certain businesses which are not selling online. They are just promoting online, but they're selling offline. So what happens is when a person signs up on the website and they provide certain information to the business will directly get in touch with the customer with the help of maybe an email, maybe a WhatsApp, WhatsApp text, or maybe an SMS, maybe a phone call, right? So this is how these businesses promote themselves with the help of social media marketing platforms. So they do not sell online. Rather, what they do is they just simply promote themselves online. They generate leads. They simply generate inquiries. Basically, they ask people who are interested in the products and services to sign up on the website, and then they get in touch with those prospective customers offline, and they provide them services offline. Whereas in the first case, when I'm selling, where I was telling you that companies like Amazon and Flipkart, they just simply sell online. Their whole process is online, and they do not require any sort of offline selling. So there are companies, there are businesses which are 100% online, something like maybe Oyo rooms, something like maybe your travel agency, ticket booking travel agency, somebody maybe like say, let's say uh, something like maybe Goibibo, and certain other companies can be there. And there are certain companies which are partially online, which are just promoting themselves online, which are reaching out to the customers online, but they are not selling online, right? So moving on, there will be certain terminologies that you guys should be aware before I know we go into a bit of advanced mode. So the first term is engagement. So whenever we see a post on any social media platform, maybe it is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, uh, whenever somebody shares a post, likes a post, or maybe comment on it, that is counted as an engagement. So let's say my post has 500 likes, 100 comments, and 10 shares. So in all, I'll be counting it as 610 engagements, right? Then coming on to the next part, the next thing is reach. Reach is basically, uh, it's in simple terms, I would say a total of how many number of people who saw your post. So let's say uh, my post reached to, let's say, 1000 different people. So I would count the reach to be 1000. Impression is almost similar to reach, but there is a small difference between reach and impression. Impression is, let's say, I have 5 people who saw my post, but 2 people out of those 5 saw my post twice. So in all, when I calculate, there are 7 times when my post was seen. 2 people saw my post twice, so that's 4 times, and 3 people saw my post once, so that's again 3 times, total 7 times. But the total number of people, actual people who saw my post was only 5. So reach would be counted as 5 and impressions would be counted as 7. So in short, total number of people, unique number of people rather I would say, who saw my post is counted as reach, and total number of times when my post was seen, uh, that is counted as impression. So if one person sees your post 2 times, one person saw your post 2 times, reach will be 1 and impressions will be 2. So in this scenario, reach will always be lesser than impressions, and impressions are basically, impressions are something on the basis of which Facebook will charge you for the ads as well, which will be coming to later on. So the next term is CTR. So CTR is simply nothing but the number of people who saw, the number of times your ad was seen by someone, and out of that, how many times your ad was clicked. So let's say uh, if I am advertising on Instagram, let's suppose, and I have 10,000 impressions on my ad, and out of those 10,000 impressions, I have got 500 clicks. So simple formula, 500 clicks divided by 10,000 impressions multiplied by 100. So my CTR would be 5%. So simply, it's simple breakdown of how many number of times your ad was clicked out of the total number of times your ad was seen, right? So simply if 100 times your ad was seen and 5 times it got clicked, it's simple, my CTR will be 5%. Coming on to conversions, a conversion is simply when a visitor completes a goal on my website. For example, I told you just before, there are 2 type of businesses. One which completely sell online, whose complete business is an online business, where a customer makes a purchase online. So when a customer makes a purchase online, that is counted as a conversion. Whereas the businesses which are promoting themselves online but they are selling offline, in those in that scenario, basically, uh, when a customer fills out a form on the website and provides the information to the business, that is called as a conversion. So guys, there are two type of businesses. One which is doing lead generation, which is asking people to fill up a sign up form. So in that case, whenever a person sign up and uh, a lead is generated, that is counted as a conversion. For other type of businesses which are selling online and a customer makes a purchase online on the website, in that scenario a purchase is counted as a conversion. So conversion is always defined by us. It is nothing it has nothing to do with uh, one type of a thing. So basically it depends if my website is selling online or I'm just doing lead generation, and accordingly the definition of conversion will vary. Sometimes a conversion might be a lead, sometimes a conversion might be a purchase, or sometimes it can happen that I am trying to generate phone calls, that a person who is willing to take my services directly gets onto my website and makes a call to my business. So in that case, a conversion will be counted when there is a person who is making a phone call, right? So the next part is conversion rate. So again, conversion rate is something, as we discussed about CTR, conversion is sort of similar. Conversion is simply how many people click your ad, and out of that, how many people converted on your website. And if we calculate the percentage of that number, basically that is counted as conversion rate. So let's say there are 100 clicks on my ad, and out of those 100 clicks, 3 people converted. So my conversion rate will be simply 3 divided by 100 multiplied by 100, so it will be 3%, right? Simple calculation. So let's say if I'm running an e-commerce business where I'm selling products online, uh, in that case, let's say if I am running an ad on Facebook or maybe Instagram, uh, let's say I'm selling let's say if I'm selling beard grooming products, right? So let's say my ad was clicked 500 times, and out of those 500 times, 5 times my beard grooming products were purchased by somebody on the website, right? Rest all the people just click the ad, they come to my website, they just saw the product and they just left the website, they exited the website, but they never purchased. So the simple calculation for conversion rate will be 5 purchases or 5 conversions divided by total number of clicks, that is 500 multiplied by 100, so it will be 1%, right? But whereas in case of a company or a business which is doing lead generation, let's say I generated 1000 clicks through my ad, and out of those 1000 clicks, let's say 100 people converted, means 100 people uh, filled up the form on the website. 100 leads were generated out of those 1000 clicks. So it will be simple, 100 conversions divided by 1000 clicks multiplied by 100. So my conversion rate will come out automatically to be 10%. So this is it for conversion rate. Moving on, this is a particular screenshot from one of my uh, Facebook ad accounts. So if you can just see here, this column tells me about the results. So this screenshot that I'm showing you, these will be examining the first 3 campaigns basically, and all these campaigns are basically lead generation campaigns, right? Where I'm promoting something and I'm asking the user to give me their information, right? So this particular campaign has got over a million impressions, so that's 10,28,499 impressions, guys. So that's over a million impressions, and just look at this number. My reach is 5,09,000, and the impressions are almost double this number. So what this signifies is that almost every person has seen the ad at least twice. Maybe there is a probability that certain people have seen it once, maybe there is a probability certain people have seen it maybe twice, maybe 4 times, maybe 5 times, or even higher. And this is the number that shows that majority of the people have seen this particular ad multiple times, not just a single time. And if you just see this, I've spent 1,13,000 rupees on this particular campaign, and it has generated 11,000 clicks, out of which I've got 2,500 leads. So if we just calculate the conversion rate, it will come out to be somewhere around 2572 divided by 11,155 multiplied by 100. So it will be somewhere around 20%, I guess, 20-25%. And uh, on this one, cost per result, will be coming to this later on. So the next part is CPC, cost per click. So uh, you know the total amount spent on this one is 1,13,000, and the total clicks is 11,155. If I just calculate, divide the total amount by the total number of clicks, I will be easily able to calculate the cost per click. That So it will basically give me an idea of how much I'm spending on each click. And again, then comes CPM, cost per mile. The cost per mile stands for cost per thousand impressions. So Facebook basically charges me on the basis of cost per thousand impressions. So over here, if I just see, this ad has got over 1 million impressions, right? And this has spent 1,13,000 rupees. So if I calculate cost per mile, I have to simply divide the number of impressions by 1,000. It will give me the number of CPMs I have calculated. So it will be somewhere around 1,028 CPMs. And when I divide this amount, 1,13,000 with 1028, I'll simply get the CPM, that how much cost I am spending on my ads for reaching out to every 1,000 people. So do not overcomplicate these things, because we do not need to calculate these. These are certain things which are automated, and Facebook will always show us these stats. So I'm just telling you how it is calculated. Just no need of remembering this, or no need of cramming this out. Then comes cost per conversion. So cost per conversion is simple: total number of total amount of money spent on the ads divided by the total number of conversions. So 1,13,000 rupees divided by 2,572 leads. So that will give me cost per conversion. And if you just calculate this, if you divide these two, this is the number that you get: cost per conversion, or cost per result, as we say. So cost per conversion, I'll call it. So in this case, cost per conversion is approximately 44 rupees. So what this means is, for every 44 rupees that I'm spending, I'm getting a conversion, right? So let's say if I'm spending 5,000 rupees a day, I'll be getting approximately more than around 100 conversions, 110 conversions with that amount of money. So in this particular campaign, I'm getting one conversion for around 47 rupees. This campaign, I'm getting around one conversion for around 38 rupees, right? So that is how this works. So the advanced part is coming up later on in this video. So just hang on, and if there are certain points which you are not able to understand, I'll be covering them in detail later on, so do not worry about it. So guys, how does Facebook basically works? So I am using just just the word Facebook and not Instagram, because they are both Facebook is the parent company, and they belong to the same group of companies. So I consider Facebook and Instagram as one platform, not two platforms here. So the very basic thing is audience segmentation. So you need to understand one thing very clearly: whatever product or whatever service or whatever business you are promoting on social media, especially on Facebook and Instagram, you need to understand one thing: that first of all, the very basic thing that you should be clear of is, who is your audience? Who is your buyer? Right? Who are the people who are, who will be willing to purchase the products and services that you are promoting on social media? So there are certain very basic segmentations that Facebook has already done for us. So there are three ways in which Facebook segments the users on Facebook. The first is demographics, second one is interest, and the third one is behaviors. So whatever activity we are doing on Facebook, whether we are watching a video, any ad that we clicked, any page that we like, any post that we commented on, right? Any sort of activity that we are doing, or in that case, even if I'm moving somewhere, uh, going somewhere, and if there is a Facebook app in my phone and my location services, my GPS is on, Facebook can easily track my location as well. So Facebook, Facebook is just tracking all the activities that I'm doing on my Facebook or Instagram app, as well as outside it. Uh, so first of all, demographics I'll come to. So demographics are certain set of information that I am providing to Facebook. For example, my age, my gender, my hometown, my birthplace, my current city, my education, my relationship status, right, my birthday, uh, my parental status, if I'm married or not, these sort of informations. This is what I am providing to Facebook. So Facebook can easily, know that, let's say, these 10 million people in, let's say, Delhi are, male, and rest 8 million are female, let's suppose. And let's say if I say out of the total 18, 19 million population of Delhi, let's say, uh, maybe there are, let's say, 4 lakh people who are engineers, maybe there are 50,000 people who are chartered accountants, maybe there are 3 lakh people who are doctors, maybe, or whatever the number is. So Facebook easily comes to know about our demographics with the help of information that we are providing to Facebook, and Facebook doesn't have to do anything for this. The second part is about interest. So how does Facebook know what interests, what hobbies I have, what are the things I like? So it is very simple. Any page, any post, any video that I'm watching on Facebook, that I'm liking on Facebook, I'm engaging with on Facebook, or any ad that I'm clicking on Facebook. According to that, Facebook knows my interests and behaviors. And let's say there might be somebody who is interested in bodybuilding. There might be somebody interested, in let's say cycling. Somebody is interested in trekking. Somebody is interested in traveling, or there are a hell lot of things that people are interested in. So one person can be interested in 10 different things, maybe, right? So Facebook tracks all this information with the help of activities that we are doing on Facebook and Instagram, and we provide all this information to Facebook free of cost. So the next part is the behaviors. So Facebook also segment the audience on the basis of certain behaviors. For example, what kind of a mobile device the person is using. If the person is using Facebook from a Apple device, or maybe from a Android device, or maybe from a Samsung phone, let's say, maybe from a desktop device, or maybe from a tablet device, certain people are there who has a higher purchasing behavior. For example, there is one person which basically see an ad, and the person clicks it and makes a purchase. So Facebook exactly know that this person purchased a particular type of a product, and if that person has a behavior of purchasing more often compared to other people, other users, so Facebook knows it, that this person has a behavior of purchasing more compared to the users. Same goes with travel behavior. If you are traveling somewhere frequently, Facebook knows that you are a frequent traveler. Somebody who has just come back from a travel, Facebook knows it. So all these behaviors, Facebook is aware of it. Facebook is tracking all these behaviors. Guys, there are three sort of segmentations, major segmentations I would say. There are others as well. So there are three major sort of segmentations that Facebook provides us. So these segmentations are demographics, interests, and behaviors. So accordingly, I have to decide what kind of an audience I will be targeting if I want to promote my products and services, right? So let's say if I want to sell a t-shirt to somebody who is born in July. So my birthday is in July. So let's say I have created a t-shirt which say uh, July people, July born people are awesome, and I want to sell this T-shirt on social media. So I clearly know that the message on the T-shirt says July born people are awesome. So anybody who is born in July is the target audience. If somebody is born in any other month, that person is not going to be the audience for this particular T-shirt, right? So I'll be simply target people who are born in July, and then maybe I can ask Facebook that I want to show my product, to show this T-shirt to only those people who are born in July and who has a purchasing behavior, higher purchasing behavior. So that makes it pretty, easy for me to target the right audience. Similarly, I'll give you one more example. Let's say if I want to sell a product uh, which is related to biking, let's say, right? Let's say I'm selling a, let's say I'm selling a sports bike helmet. So in this case, I want to target those people who are bikers and who have these sports bike, and I do not want to target an average user basically. I don't want to target anybody who is using a normal bike, maybe a 100 cc, 125 cc bike. I only want to target people who are bikers and uh, who own a bike which is, let's say, more than 200 cc. So I'll be simply targeting people who have already shown interest in brands like maybe maybe KTM, maybe let's say Kawasaki or these sort of brands. So there is a high probability that I'll be hitting the right audience. But if I target somebody who owns a 100 cc bike and I show him or her uh, uh, you know I show him or her an ad basically, which is for a sports bike helmet, that is not going to convert into a customer. That guy or that girl will simply just see the ad, or maybe just at max click it, come to my website, see the product information, and go away. That person is not going to buy that product, right? So uh, this is the basic information of how to target the right audience, and basically how Facebook, how Instagram segment the audiences. So moving on to marketing objectives. So before start marketing, before you start marketing, or before you start advertising, or before you start promoting anything on Facebook or Instagram, you need to exactly know what your marketing objective is. For example, uh, let's say McDonald's. McDonald's is a brand which rely majorly on offline sales, and they do not rely majorly on selling burgers online, because it is a, first of all, it is a very not so expensive product. So home delivery and other stuff, they basically will eat up all the profits. But again, they do have a online website where you can order it online and they'll deliver it to you. So that is one. But yes, the major objective for somebody like McDonald's would be engagement. They would like more and more people to engage with their content, because their major objective for doing social media marketing is not to sell online, because they already have a very big network of outlets selling offline. Rather, they want more and more people to engage with their content and enhance their brand value. They want people to engage with the brand content, and they basically want to create more brand awareness amongst the customers. So there might be chances that people, let's say, we all have uh, we all might have had McDonald's some or the other time in our life, so we all already know about McDonald's. But if McDonald's is trying to market via social media, they will simply try to engage more people rather than trying to sell online. Same ways, there are certain companies or businesses whose major objective is not to sell online, but their major objective is to reach majority number of people. They want to reach more and more people, where more and more number of people see their content. So let's say if there is, let's suppose, if there is a maybe a movie launch, let's suppose, or maybe if there is a trailer launch, a company production house might want to reach more and more number of people who saw their uh, content, or they might in certain cases require video views as well. So it completely depends on what the objective of the marketing campaign is. So guys, uh, depending on your type of business, your marketing objective might vary, right? So for example, I'll give you one small example. Let's say when I am running a campaign, what I simply do is, because I know if I'm running a new ad which has zero likes, zero shares, zero comments, people are, people do not trust that sort of an ad easily. But if somebody sees an ad which already has, let's say, 10,000 likes, and it has like, let's say, 400 shares, and it has over 100 comments, this gives social proof to the people who are seeing the ad. So what these people will think is that this is a trustworthy ad. This particular business is more trustworthy because there are so many likes, comments, and shares. There are so many engagements on this particular ad that they are seeing. So it becomes more trustworthy for the user, and the user basically engages with the ad easily compared to an ad which doesn't has these sort of engagements. So what I simply do is whenever I run a ad, I run two different campaigns. One campaign basically is for engagements, the other campaign is basically for conversions. Let's say I'm running an ad for lead generation purpose. So what I do is I run one ad for conversions where I want the ad to convert to give me leads, and uh, the same ad would be running for engagements objective as well, where I want more and more people to engage with the content, like it, share it, comment on it, so that it becomes trustworthy. So in social media marketing, we call this concept as social proof. The more number of people you see engaging with the particular content, the more you trust it, right? So I simply do this simple strategy. I follow the simple strategy to give social proof to the users and to convert uh, that particular traffic into leads and sales with ease compared to an ad which is without any engagements. So basically, when I'm telling you these six type of marketing objectives, you need to understand one thing. Let's say if I'm running an ad for engagements and one ad and the same ad, let's say I'm running one ad for engagements and the same ad is running for conversions as well. So how the results are going to differ? So you need to understand one thing. Facebook has a lot of different type of audience segmentations. The first one that I told you is interest, behaviors, and demographics. And apart from that, if I'm telling Facebook that my marketing objective is engagement, Facebook will be showing my ad to more number of people who are more probable to engage with the ad or with the content, rather than showing my ad to some people who are more likely to convert into leads or sales, right? If my objective is, let's say, traffic, then Facebook will be showing my ad to more number of people who are more probable to click the ad, visit my website, but they might not convert into leads and sales. They might not convert into a conversion. If I'm promoting an ad and I want my marketing objective to be video views, in that particular scenario, what happens is Facebook will be showing my ad to those people who are more probable to see your video, right? But they might not click your ad and come to your website. They might not convert. They might not comment on your video. They might not like your video. This is simply view your video. So depending on different type of objectives, we define the exact marketing campaign objective. So if my objective is to generate more likes, more followers, more engagements, my marketing objective will be engagement. If I want to reach more number of people, my objective will be reach. If I want more number of views on my video, then simply my marketing objective will be video views. If I want more number of people to visit my website, my objective will be traffic. But The most important objective that I would tell you that you will require for almost more than 90% of the businesses is conversions. Why? Because majority of the businesses are looking for either leads or sales. So in that scenario, conversions become one of the most important objective. And if I want to generate leads and I'm not using the conversion type marketing objective, that ad or that particular content is not going to convert, first of all, right? So choosing the right marketing objective, defining the right marketing objective is very, very important. If my marketing objective is not clear, if my marketing objective is you know uh, wrong, Facebook will not going to Facebook is not going to give me the results I'm expecting. So if I'm expecting leads, let's say, and if I'm choosing the marketing objective as reach, that particular campaign is not going to convert into leads. People will be seeing your ad, moving on, and you will not be converting any leads, right? So the last marketing objective is app installs. So if I have a mobile app for my business and I want more people to install the app in their mobile phones, then I have to run this type of campaigns. And these app install campaigns simply means that uh, Facebook will try to target those people who are more probable to install an app in their phone, because not everybody will be looking to install an app if they like your even if they like your business, even if they like your product and services. So if you're running app install campaigns, it's pretty simple that you need to uh, choose the app installs marketing objectives and not any other marketing objectives. So content and engagements. So you need to understand how the Facebook algorithm works. So there are two type of marketing. One is organic marketing, one is inorganic marketing. So organic marketing is uh, basically when I'm not running ads on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm just simply putting out content, right, in the form of maybe posts and stories, and I'm putting out content which people will automatically like, which is relevant for the audience, and people will automatically come and engage with the content on my page or on my Instagram account. So let's say I put up a Facebook post and I already have 1000 likes on my Facebook page. So not everybody will be getting the post that I have put up on my Facebook page on their Facebook feed. So what it means is everybody who is liking my page or everybody who is following my uh, Instagram account is not going to get the content which I'm putting up, right? Uh, so in case of Facebook, the organic reach is very, very limited. It is around 5%, 6%. So let's say if you have uh, you know if you have 1000 likes on your uh, Facebook page, we can expect the reach of a organic reach of a Facebook post to be around 50 to 60. So that reach is pretty less. So that is something which uh, hampers the distribution of content on Facebook. So Facebook is one platform which is not very suitable, I would say, for uh, organic marketing. Rather, for organic marketing, I would say Instagram is a better platform. Why? Because Instagram has a better organic reach compared to Facebook. See, ads are present on both platforms, Facebook as well as Instagram, and they are controlled, they are managed from one single platform. But when it comes to organic marketing, when it comes to organic reach, Facebook has a very less organic reach compared to Instagram. So with Instagram, if you're posting stories and if you're posting, uh, uh, if you're posting regularly on on Instagram, so the first thing you need to understand is you need to create relevant content. So the one big mistake that most of the brands make is that they always try to promote a product or service. If you're creating posts, if you're creating stories only about selling a product, that is not going to work. You need to be creative with it. You need to post relevant content for the users, right? Just understand this thing very clearly. anybody, either me, either you, either anybody, which is who is present on Facebook or Instagram, that person is not there to buy a product. That person is not there to see an ad. That person is rather there to see content, right? So the very basic thing that you need to understand is, do not create content just to sell your products and services. Rather, create content to engage the user. I'll be sharing certain examples of this in the next slide. So uh, how the Facebook algorithm or how the Instagram algorithm works is, there are a lot of other posts which are competing to be shown to the same audience. See, the audience is limited, and there are a number of different businesses who are creating content to show it to their audience, right? Maybe there are 10 other competitors who are in the same business that you are or your client is, and they are also creating content, and the audience is similar, right? So Facebook is not going to show all of the 10 business posts to the same audience. It will prefer the most relevant and the most engaging content, right? So what you need to understand is, if I'm creating something which is engaging the users, that is going to work far better compared to something which is just salesy, which is just trying to sell products and services to the user. So if you are creating posts or stories which are engaging people, and people are simply commenting, liking it, commenting on the post, maybe sharing it with their friends and on their timeline, that post is automatically going to get a higher reach. Whether it is Facebook, whether it is Instagram, that particular post is automatically going to get a higher reach. If there is a post which is salesy, which is trying to sell anything, and people are not engaging with it, that particular post is going to have a very limited organic reach, right? And again, on Instagram, you need to use the right hashtags as well. So if you're putting up some content about, let's say, health and fitness, you need to use the right hashtags, the trending hashtags about health and fitness. So the next part is shout out. An Instagram shout out is simply nothing but some other user trying to promote you from their own Instagram account. So for example, let's say there is an Instagram account which has uh, maybe 1 lakh followers, 100,000 followers, and I want that account to promote me, right? Or promote my business or my client's business. So what I'll do is, I'll simply ask that person, the owner, the admin of that particular Instagram account, to post content in the form of posts, or maybe let's say stories, and I'll be reaching out to the audience of that particular account with the help of a shout out. And in return, what I'll be doing is, either I will be paying some amount of money to that particular Instagram account, or maybe if I also have good number of followers, I can simply in return I can simply give them a shout out myself. uh, the other ways of giving a shout out, so I'll give you a small example. There's a friend of mine who is working with a startup, and so they simply use a small strategy. So they have a product which is basically a beverage. It's a daily use beverage product. So what they did is, they started sending small gift hampers to all the DJs who are playing in Delhi. So DJs are supposed to be the most coolest people. A lot of people follow these DJs on social media as well. So what they did is, they simply started sending out gift hampers to these DJs across Delhi NCR. And the objective behind sending these gift hampers is that you know a majority of these DJs, they're not celebrities, but they do have a good amount of followers, good number of followers on Instagram. So when they receive these shout outs, these gift hampers, sorry, so they simply just some of them simply created a unboxing video and put it up as a shout out in their stories. Some of them just simply recorded a small video, let's say 10-15 seconds, and mention the brand in their story, and and simply said thanks. And this is the type of content that is reaching out to the audience who are following these DJs. And that particular brand instantly got 1000 followers within a single day with just 5 gift hampers. So they just sent out, like, let's say, maybe 5 gift hampers for, let's say, 200 rupees each, and to 5 people. So they uh, spend almost like 1000 rupees on these shout outs for sending these gift hampers, and in return they simply got 1000 followers in a single day. So this is the power of shout out, guys. It is very, very powerful, it is very, very effective, and it is something that you see on a daily basis. One more example I'll give you that you can relate to very easily. In 2018, I guess it was, there was a viral campaign going on for an actress called Priya Prakash, and that girl got very famous with the help of these shout outs. So that whole campaign was managed, and that whole campaign was basically, it was a paid shout outs campaign, and uh, majority of the big Instagram accounts were promoting that particular, meme of Priya Prakash in return of, certain kind of maybe financials or certain kind of other things. But that was a completely managed campaign, and that was a huge, huge campaign, and that got that actress famous, right? So this is the power of shout outs. So you can go for either paid shout outs, or you can also go for, exchanges. Maybe you can give a shout out to the other person, and you can get uh, shout out in return from that person. So again, the next strategy that I'm going to discuss with you guys is breaking the pattern. This is very, very interesting, and this is something that you need to focus on and that you need to learn about. So breaking the pattern strategy is something that I have tested multiple times, and it works amazingly well. Uh, so how it exactly works is, everybody who is there on social media is, seeing a particular type of a content, a regular type of a content, and you know maybe certain people are engaging with certain type of content, certain people are not engaging with certain type of content, but they are seeing a regular type of a content on a daily basis, which is not exciting, which is not new to them. They are just simply, it's certain something like daily routine for them. So breaking the pattern is something where you create something, where you surprise them, where you create something that, that is something new, something fresh, something exciting, that will shock them maybe, and they will engage with it, right? So I'll simply tell you a small fact. There is only a time frame of around 2 to 2.5 seconds to engage with a person who is there on Facebook or Instagram on a mobile device. So if I am not, if I'm not able to break the pattern, the monotonous pattern of the post, if I'm not able to break that pattern in a time frame of 2 to 2.5 seconds, that person is likely not going to engage with your ad, right, or with your content maybe. So you need to create something which can, break the pattern, which can, engage the user right away when the person sees the content. So that is what we call as a breaking the pattern strategy. I'll give you certain examples of this later on. Then comes on to paid advertising. So paid advertising, as we all know, Facebook and Instagram, they simply make money with the help of paid adverts, paid ads basically. So these ads are targeted to users based on the locations, demographics, information profile, basically the audience segmentation that I already told you. These ads are targeted to users on the basis of those audience segmentations only. So this paid advertising part, this basically comes under inorganic marketing. The shout outs, post stories, posting content, this all is organic marketing. So basically anywhere where I'm, not spending anything for advertising, that is organic marketing. And whenever I'm, using paid advertisements to promote my uh, business, that particular type of marketing is called uh, inorganic marketing. Sorry, that is called inorganic marketing. So moving on. So as I told you in the last slide, breaking the pattern strategy works really well. So just see this particular post over here from Alt Balaji. It's a very famous mobile streaming app. So this post was created, this content was created at a time when JCB memes were very famous. There was a meme, there were a lot of memes going on, which basically used to say, uh, इससे ज़्यादा भीड़ तो इंडिया में JCB की memes देखने के लिए लग जाते, something of that sort. So this meme was created at that particular time. तुम JCB हो, अच्छी हो, right? So it's a simple image with not a lot of text, but a simple thing that they picked up from a meme. And memes, again, I'll tell you, memes again work really well for marketing purpose. And today's brands in today's world, they are simply hiring people who create memes for them. They distribute memes across different social media channels, through their handles, through their accounts, and memes work really well. Memes serve a great purpose for marketing purpose, right? uh, Again, the second image that you can see over here, so maybe this, I'm not sure, but maybe this particular uh, particular post was created by Big Bazaar at a time when there was some situation going on between India and Pakistan, or maybe when Imran Khan maybe became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. I'm not sure, but I found this meme to be really amazing, and this particular post is for sure going to work really well. You can see amazing offers on cookwares at Big Bazaar. It says me, mummy ko. Uh, just give me a second, guys. It says me, मम्मी को गिफ्ट दूंगा, वो खुश हो जाएंगी and बिरयानी खिलाएंगी. So uh, it's quite funny as well. And along with this, this particular post conveys the message as well for this particular brand, Big Bazaar. So this is how this pattern works, breaking the pattern. So if there is something going on which is like a regular daily content, and if you just if you are able to create something which is going to grab the attention of the user, which is going to break the pattern of the content, people are going to engage with it. So these are two examples of this type of strategy where we try to break the pattern. Certain times it goes really well, certain times it doesn't go that well. So it depends. But we try to break the pattern, and we try to create something which basically will grab the attention of the user as soon as the person will see. So again, if you just see this example, so I'm using this example because right now we are in a situation of COVID-19, and this particular company called Corona, it's a alcoholic beverage company. Basically, it manufactures beers, and all of you might have already heard about this company. So just see how creative they have got with this particular meme thing. They are using memes for promoting their brand. Why? Because this is fun. People will engage with it, and along with this, they are promoting their brand. They are promoting their business with this. So they have a team of people who basically are only there to create memes. They have a team for people who are good at graphics and all, and they just simply create these sort of memes, and they circulate it, they distribute it via social media platforms, uh, through different social media account of their company. So if you see this kind of a one coming soon to a community near you, available now with extra virus. So this is kind of funny and engaging, and this is surely going to break the pattern, and people are definitely going to engage with this. And again, the point of this particular meme is not to sell anything, because Corona is some product which is sold mostly offline and not online. But this is more of a engagement campaign, or maybe more of a brand awareness campaign that people will love to follow. So again, Corona Beer changes their name to avoid association with the coronavirus outbreak. So just see this. This is very clever that they have used this. They have simply, if somebody is there who is a Corona fan, or that person buy Corona on a regular basis, or if there is a person who already know about the brand Corona, so whenever they'll read this particular text Corona Bear changes their name to avoid association with the coronavirus outbreak, they are immediately going to engage with this. This is something that is surely going to break the pattern, right? And they're surely going to engage with it. So, and just see how cleverly they have, how uh, cleverly they have changed the name to Ebola, because again Ebola is a virus. So again, Corona and they changed it to Ebola. So it's kind of funny and it's engaging, and this is definitely going to break the pattern, guys. Right? And again, if you see this one, this is they've tried to create a basically they have tried to create a coronavirus image with all these beer bottles around it. So again, it is going to be very engaging and it is going to break the pattern and engage a lot of people with this particular meme. So I hope you have got this understanding of this particular strategy, how to actually break the pattern, how to grab attention of the user. As soon as the person sees your uh, content, just try to grab the attention. Now the next part. Till now we were onto Facebook or Instagram where we just want to show content to the person. Now the next part is the customer path, how we are going to convert the user into a customer, right? So first of all, you need to understand is what the customer path exactly is. So let's say you are using, just imagine yourself, you are using Facebook or Instagram. You see a particular post, a story, or maybe an ad in your Instagram feed or maybe in your Facebook feed. You click that particular ad, you go to the website of that particular business. You read all the information, all the details of the products and services of that particular company, about that particular product or service. There are two things that you can do. One, you are going to convert, you are going to make a purchase, or you are going to sign up on the website and you are going to convert into a prospective customer. Other thing is, you will grab all the information and you will exit from the website. So what do we do with those people who exited the website, who came to the website, but then later on they exited the website without making a purchase or without filling up the sign up form? So in that case, uh, there's a very important strategy that we call it as remarketing. So remarketing is simply nothing but uh, showing the ad or showing the content again and again to those people who are visiting my website, but they are not actually converting on the website, right? So anybody who is visiting my website, it is very evident that that person is uh, interested in my products and services, and that is the reason the user visited my website. But maybe at that particular moment of time, that person was not fully ready to make a purchase. That person was, that person wanted to research more. That person wanted to know more about the products and services, and that person will take time basically to convert. Right? That person is not in the right mindset to make a purchase, to make a conversion at that time. So that person exited from the website. So in this scenario, what we do is we again target all the people who visited our website, but they do not convert it. Right? Just remember this. We target those people who visited my website but do not converted and exited, right? We simply remarket to these people. So you might have seen a lot of times, uh, you might have used Amazon app or maybe Flipkart app or some other company's app or some website you have visited, and you did not fill up a sign up form or you did not make a purchase. And again, when you come back to Facebook or Instagram, you see the ad for the same company or for the same product and service that you are looking for on that website. That particular thing is called remarketing. So we can also, sorry, we can also clearly do it. We can simply show our ads again and again to those people who have visited my website and they have not converted. So this is basically the customer path that you need to understand very clearly, that there will be two type of users, one who convert, one who do not convert, and we need to remarket only to those people who do not convert, so that we'll be able to convert certain users out of those. Not everybody will convert, but some people will convert, right? So this is very important, guys, remarketing. And this is something that you see on a daily basis. So if you want to see a more clear example of this, I'll simply tell you one thing. Simply go to, let's say, go to makemytrip.com or goibibo.com and simply search for a flight or a hotel booking or something. And later on, uh, just simply, exit from the website, and within a span of few hours, you'll be start seeing the ads from these brands, from these companies on your social media accounts. One thing which you can also do is simply visit godaddy.com, GODADDY, godaddy.com. Just go there, visit two, three pages on the website, and exit from there. And later on, uh, you know, within few hours, you will be seeing ads from GoDaddy on your Facebook and Instagram accounts. So that is what remarketing is, right? This is very important, and we'll be going to discuss this further in a bit of detail. So remarketing is something that every company, every brand has to focus on. If somebody is not doing remarketing the right way, that company or that business is losing out on customers and sales. Simple as that. Okay, so coming on to what kind of users we can remarket to. So the first thing that I told you already, people who visited my website but did not convert, we can remarket to these people very easily. Second thing, video ad viewers. So let's say if I'm running a video ad and there are certain people who viewed my ad for almost, let's say, 50% of the ad. Let's say example later. Let's say if my ad is 40 seconds in length and somebody is there who has watched my video ad for 20 seconds. That means that person was engaged with my video ad. But due to some reason, that person did not visit my website, or maybe that person did not convert it, right? So what I want to do is I want to create a list of those people who have viewed a certain length of my video, maybe 25% of the video, maybe 50% of the video, maybe 75% of the video, or maybe the whole video, right? So the more length of the video a person has watched, higher are the chances of that person getting converted. So I will create a list of, those particular uh, people who viewed my ad but did not convert into a particular sale, into a purchase or into a sign up. So we can again, remarket to those people who just viewed the ad up to a particular link but did not take any action on it. Then the third part is we can, create a contact list of people who are already my past customers maybe, or who are my sign-ups on the website. So basically how this works is, if I have a list of people where I have access to the email and the mobile number, phone number of these people, I can simply put this information with Facebook, and Facebook can simply target these people for me with ads on the platform. So let's say if I have a list of 50,000 people with their emails and phone numbers, I'll simply upload this information in Facebook, and Facebook will try to find out these people who are using these phone numbers and email addresses on Facebook, and simply give me access to, show my ads to those people. So this is again a form of remarketing that can be done very easily, and it's very effective. Uh, Last part is engagement. People who have already engaged with my business. For example, somebody who has already liked my Facebook page, somebody who has already like followed my Instagram account, people who have already maybe liked any of my past stories or posts, something like that. So these engaged users, people who have already engaged with my content on Facebook and Instagram, they can again easily be targeted with the help of remarketing. Now the next thing comes to Facebook Pixel. So Facebook Pixel is basically nothing but a piece of code that we will be getting from Facebook, and we just simply need to put it up in the website. So why we need Facebook Pixel? So just understand, I'll just move back to the path. So till the time a person was there on Facebook or Instagram, they can simply track that information, that what the person is doing on the platform. As soon as the person clicked on the ad, that person is on the website. Now Facebook do not have access to my website data. What the activity or what the actions a person is taking on my website, that is something Facebook cannot know without putting up this pixel code on my website. So what I want is, I want to know how many people converted with my Facebook campaigns. So Facebook will give this information to me only when I'm putting up this pixel code on my website, so that Facebook can track how many people actually converted on my website, or what action people are taking on my website after exiting from Facebook and visiting my website. So this is how a pixel code looks like. It's a small piece of code. It's a ready-made code. We do not have to code anything. So even if you are a non-technical person, there is nothing wrong about it. And you just need to simply copy this code from Facebook, and you need to just simply paste this code on every page of your website that we need to track. So let's say if there is a page that I want to track, uh, on my website, I just simply need to copy this particular code and paste it on that particular page. And if there are multiple pages in my website that I want to track, I have to simply paste this particular code on multiple pages, or all the pages that I want to track with Facebook Pixel. So guys, there are three basic uh, reasons why basically somebody will use Facebook Pixel on the website. First thing, this particular Facebook Pixel will help us in tracking. So this Facebook Pixel will help us in tracking all those users who have already converted into maybe leads or sales. Second, remarket. It will help us remarket to those people who have already not converted on the website, who have exited on the website, that we just discussed over here. So how does Facebook know a person converted or not, or exited basically? So with the help of this Facebook Pixel, Facebook will be able to know if a person converted or if a person exited from the website. So if a person is converted, we are not going to remarket to that person, right? It's simple. And if a person exited from the website, we can track it with the help of Facebook Pixel, and we can simply remarket this. So Facebook gives us this remarketing feature with the help of this Facebook Pixel. So if you do not have a Facebook Pixel installed in your website, we cannot track any conversions. We cannot even track people who are who exited from the website, and we cannot remarket to them without the help of Facebook Pixel. And last, and the most important feature, or the most important, I would say, uh, function of Facebook Pixel is to optimize. So let's say whenever I'm running a Facebook campaign, advertising campaign, Facebook is directly going to show my ad to the audience that I've already targeted. Now, let's suppose if there are 1,000 people who saw my ad, out of that 10 people converted, right? So now Facebook knows, with the help of this tracking feature, Facebook knows which 10 people exactly converted and which people did not convert. So what it is going to do is, Facebook will try to show my ad now to those people more frequently, who according to Facebook are more likely to convert, who are more similar to those people who already converted. So for let's say example, I tried to target 10 lakh people, 1 million people in my target audience, and currently my ad has been seen by 10,000 people. Out of these 10,000, let's say 300 people have already converted. So out of the 1 million people that I am trying to target, not everybody is similar, and not everybody will convert, right? So what Facebook will do is, Facebook will try to identify those people, those 300 people who converted, with the help of the tracking feature, and later on it will try to find out more people out of the target audience of 1 million that I'm targeting. It will try to find out more people who are most similar in interest and behavior to the people who have already converted. So out of the 1 million people that I'm targeting, Facebook will try to simply find out those people who are similar in interests and behaviors to those people who have already converted. So what it will do is it will show my ads automatically to more number of those people who are likely to convert faster, right? So this is how Facebook Pixel works, right? It basically tracks, it helps us in remarketing, and it helps us in making sure that our ads are shown to the right people, right? So this is how the optimization feature of Facebook works. So this is very important. So Facebook is Pixel is something that uh, is mandatory, and we should always use it in our website. So we already covered this. Okay, now coming to the ads manager structure. So I'm just going to show you how to create an ad. I'm just going to show you a brief of how to create an ad. But before that, you need to understand how the Facebook ads structure is. So there is a platform called Facebook Ads Manager. Facebook Ads Manager is simply a platform from where we can create the ads, we can manage the ads for both platforms, Facebook as well as for Instagram. So you can say here Facebook Ads Manager is an ad management tool to make, edit and analyze paid promotion Facebook campaigns. So guys, Facebook ads, it's a 3-level structure. The first level is campaign level, the second level is ad set level, and the third level is ad level. So in a single Facebook ads manager, I can create multiple campaigns. I can create I can create 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 50, 100, 200 campaigns. I can create as many number of campaigns as I want. So, for different products, different services, I can create different campaigns. So at the campaign level, Facebook will ask me to define the objective, which we already discussed. So if my objective is lead generation, I will simply select the objective as conversions, right? So Facebook is again Facebook will try to optimize my campaign accordingly. Second thing is ad set level. Ad set level is simply again in a single campaign you can create multiple ad sets. So if there is one campaign and I want to create multiple ad sets, I can create, let's say, 5 different ad sets or 10 different ad sets in a single campaign. And ad set level is something where Facebook will try to you know uh, uh, Facebook will ask you for the exact audience that you want to target according to the interests, behaviors, and uh, demographics that we already discussed. Facebook will ask me for my budget, how much money I want to spend on ads per day, scheduling, at what time you want to start your ad, at what time you want to stop your ad, right? Bidding, how much money I'm willing to spend on the ads, and so on. And placement. Placement is again something where I'll be deciding where exactly my ad will be shown to people on Facebook or Instagram. Level 3 is ad level. So again, in a single ad set, I can create multiple ads. I can create 4, 5, 6, 10 different ads, right? So depending on the objective I decided on the campaign level and the audience targeting and budget I have selected over here at the ad set level, my ads will be shown to the people who are a part of my target audience as per my budget, right? So I'll be showing this to you live in just a moment, but you need to remember that this is a 3-level structure, and when I'll be showing you how to create a campaign, how to create an ad, I'll be simply making you recall this. Okay, so I'll be taking you to my Facebook Ads Manager. I'm just going to open up. So I'm just moving into my ads manager account. So you can see over here, these are different campaigns in a single ads manager. And again, you can create multiple ad managers as well. So these are the different ad manager accounts that I'm already running right now. So I'll be taking you to one of these ad manager accounts. Right, so this is the account that I showed you the screenshot for. Right, so let's say I want to create a new campaign. So I'll simply click the create option over here. So these are the campaign objectives that we already discussed: brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app install, video views, again lead generation, conversion, and all. So these are the type of uh, you know, objectives that we have to define. So let's say if I want to create a campaign for uh, let's suppose conversions. So I'll choose the marketing objective as conversions. So these are some of the advanced features as well. So I'm not going to touch that as of now because that is beyond the scope of this video. So let's say I give the campaign name as keto diet conversions. So the campaign name basically serves the purpose of identifying the campaign. If you have created 10 different campaigns, so you can easily identify the campaign that you want to see the results for with the help of the names. Then it says budget, daily budget. So this feature is something which is advanced. So again, this is beyond the scope of this video. So I'll just turn it off. So continue. So guys, that was the campaign level over there, the first level. So it just simply asked me for the marketing objective and the name of the campaign. Now we are at the second level over here. We are basically at the ad set level now. So it is asking me for the ad set name. So let me say keto diet ad set 1. So this is it. Then it is asking me for the conversion type. So it is saying if my conversion is based on website traffic, app, messenger, or WhatsApp. So Facebook considers this also as conversion. Let's say if I want anybody to message me on Facebook Messenger, revert back to my ad on Facebook Messenger, that is also counted as a conversion. So if I want that particular thing, I can simply choose this objective. But right now I want people to go to my website and I want them to maybe fill up a sign up form. I want them to sign up on my website. So I'll just go down. Now it says choose an event. So event means uh, what is exactly your conversion. So Facebook is asking me if your conversion is a purchase, if your conversion is a lead, if your conversion is maybe simply when somebody visits your website, what exactly is your conversion. So usually we use two type of conversions over here. One is lead, when somebody fills up a sign up form. The other one is simply purchase, when somebody makes a purchase on the website. So let's say if I want purchase, I can simply select purchase. Or if I want lead, in this case, as I said, I can simply type in lead and I can simply tell Facebook that my conversion will be happening on website, the destination will be website, and the conversion type will be leads. So cost control, will just simply leave this as of now. Dynamic creative, blah blah blah, just leave it as of now. We're just right now focusing on the simple features, because the advanced features, if we just dive into those, it is going to take up at least a couple of hours more. So custom audience is again a advanced feature. So okay, over here we are going to target users on the basis of their segmentation. So we can target people according to location first of all. So I'm targeting all of India right now. Let's say I want to target people who are in certain cities, not whole India. Let's say Delhi. I want to target people who are in, let's say, Mumbai. So again, it depends what kind of a product or service I'm promoting. If I'm promoting a product or service that I feel will work better for metropolitan cities, I'm going to target metropolitan cities. If there is something that is going to work well for rural areas, I'm going to target rural areas first. I'm not going to target Delhi, Mumbai for that particular type of an audience, right? So depending on what we are promoting, accordingly we are trying to choose the location for that. So again, we can simply exclude a location as well. Let's say I want that a particular location is to be excluded. So I'll just try and put up a pin code. So just see this. I just simply put up a pin code 110001. So this pin code is from Delhi, to not place area. So I just simply excluded this particular area. So if you just see this, now Facebook is showing us that we are targeting Delhi and we have excluded this particular red area, that is this pin code. And apart from this, we have already targeted Mumbai area as well. So this is how we choose the location targeting. Then we target people according to age. So keto diet is something that I would think people above 30 would prefer. I would say 32, let's say. So I'm targeting age groups, let's suppose 32 to around 50, for example. All genders, let's say I'll target female genders first. I'm targeting women. So over here you can see it says potential reach. Potential reach is 3.3 million people. So the location that I'm targeting, Delhi, Mumbai, and according to this age group, 32 to 50, and then women, my potential reach is 3.3 million. Means these are the number of people that fit this particular criteria that I have already indicated to Facebook. Now comes detailed targeting. So these were the demographics till now. Now comes detailed targeting. Now if I want to target people according to their demographics, let's say education, right? Education level, college degree, associate degree in college and grad school and high school, I can simply target people according to this. I can target people according to life events, let's say, right? I can target people whose anniversary is within 30 days. I can target people whose anniversary is within 31 to 60 days. People who live away from family, people who live away from hometown. So accordingly, we can target people as per their demographics. You can see people birthday month. I can target people who are born in January, target people who have their birthday in February, in March, in April, and so on. I can target people with upcoming birthdays, people who have birthdays in the next upcoming 1 week. I can even target friends of people. It says close friends of men with a birthday in the next 7 days. So why would I target these people? Let's say if I am promoting a company which is into gifting, right? Gifting items. So I can simply target these people who are friends of men, close friends of men, whose birthday is in the next 7 days. So I can target their friends and simply show them an ad for a gifting item, and I can hope I can make a purchase out of that. Close friends of men with birthday in the next 30 days. Right? So this is how we target people on the basis of their demographics. Right? Long distance relationship, new job, new relationship, newly engaged, newly married, all these demographics are available to us. We can target people, new parents who have babies in the, who are small babies, 0 to 12 months old, parents with adult children, parents with early school age children, and so on. So this is how we can target people according to their demographics. This is very powerful stuff, and if we just exactly know what kind of an audience we want, we can simply target that on Facebook. Then comes, we have interests, we have behaviors as well. So let's check out the behaviors. Let's say consumer classification. People who prefer high value goods. So this particular uh, audience is basically defined by, you can just come here and read this. Aligned to a group, people in India who are predicted to prefer high value goods. People who buy goods which are high value. Again, people who prefer mid and high value goods. So we can target people who are, basically uh, more capable, or who prefer buying products which are not so cheap, which are not just looking for cheap products. So we can target that as well according to the consumer classification. We can target people according to the mobile devices. All mobile brand devices by brand. If I want to target people only with Apple phones, I can do that, right? With iPad, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone XS. I can target all the brands, uh, according to the mobile devices as well. Again, if I want to target, let's say, people who buy Samsung, so I can target people who have these different models of Samsung Galaxy, right? I can target Tab, people who own Tab. I can target people who own Galaxy Y devices and so on. So these are the options available for mobile device users. Now again, coming back to interest, we have a lot of interests as well over here. Architecture, banking, business, uh, fitness and wellness, right? Bodybuilding, meditation, physical exercise, these sort of things are there. But let's say I want to target people who are interested in keto diets. So what I can simply do is, I can simply write over here keto, and let's see what pops up. Weight loss, fitness and wellness. This is one interest that I can target. Keto diet app, again, one that I can target. Cyclic ketogenic diet, again I can target this, right? So let's say I'm targeting this one as of now, weight loss. Now again, see, I'm going to shrink my audience because I have put one more filter that I want people who are interested in this particular uh, thing, weight loss. So again, my potential reach has decreased. Facebook says all the filters, after putting up all the filters, I'm able to find out 1,70,000 people who fit the criteria, right? So this is how it works. Moving on, again, one feature is automatic placement, that Facebook has various places where Facebook can show an ad to the users. Automatic placement is simply, I'm giving leverage to Facebook that show my ad wherever you like to show it. And comes manual placements. Manual placement, if I want to exclude Messenger or audience network, I want to show my ad only on Facebook and Instagram, let's say. So I can simply choose which place on Instagram or which place on Facebook I want to show my ad. I want to show my ad on Facebook newsfeed, Instagram feed. I want to show my ad on Facebook stories. Let's say I want that I do not want to show my ad on Facebook stories. I will simply exclude it. I'll remove it. I do not want to show my ad on in-stream videos. I'll remove it. I don't want to show my ad on search. I'll remove it. Right. So this is how. So there are lots of places where Facebook can show an ad. So we can decide simply, but initially we can simply, there are two things. Either I go with automatic placements, or what I do is, initially for best results, I simply put up Messenger and audience network. First of all, I just simply put it off. So whenever I'm just running a fresh campaign, a new campaign, where I do not want to target every placement, rather I would just simply, what I'll do is I'll simply choose Facebook newsfeed, Instagram feed. I'll put off stories. I'll put off in-stream ads. I'll put off everything, and I'll simply just target Facebook newsfeed and Instagram feed initially when I'm just testing it out. Once I know that my ad is working, I'm getting results, maybe then I can target automatic placements, or I can simply go with other placement options as well. So placement is simply just the location where Facebook will show your ad on the app. So right now I'm choosing Facebook newsfeed and Instagram feed. So daily budget, let's say I'll start with 300 rupees a day initially, and once my ads start performing, I start getting conversions. Maybe I can increase the budget. I'll start spending more so that I can get more conversions every day. So this is it. Then I'll do continue. So ad name, just look at this, ad set level has been done. Now we are at the ad level. So I'll simply put a name to this, keto ad 1, let's say. We'll choose a particular page from where we want to run an ad. Let's say I want to run this ad from my particular personal page. So I'll choose this page. You can select an Instagram account. If you do not have it, you can simply just ignore it. Facebook will automatically show the same thing on Instagram as well without having an account. Rather, if you want to create an Instagram account from where you want to show the ad, you can create and simply select it from here as well. Now we want to create an ad. So one is a carousel ad. Carousel ad is basically something where we simply have multiple pictures. I'll just show you a carousel ad, how it looks. So this is how a carousel ad looks. So it has multiple images which are scrollable, right? And we can put up to 10 images in a carousel ad. So if I choose a carousel ad, you can see here I can put up to 10 creatives, which is ad creative. So over here we can put up to 10 creatives. So single image or video ad, if I want to create an ad with a single image or maybe a single video, we can select this option. Then we move up to the collections option. Again, collection is something where we can put up multiple images in a single ad. I'll show you how it looks like. So this is how a collection ad looks like. If you just simply click it, if you just simply click the ad, it will open up a complete page on Facebook itself, and you'll be able to see multiple images of the product on Facebook itself. So that is how a collection ad looks like. So there are a lot of different variations of ads that we can run on Facebook. There are different formats that we can use on Facebook. So right now I'm going to use the simplest one just for making you guys understand how it looks like. So I'll use the single image or single video ad format. Now it's asking me for media, what kind of a image or what kind of a video I would like to use in the ad. So it is asking me to upload a video or a image. So let's say I'll upload a default image. let's say I'm using this particular image, although this image is not going to work if I'll tell you very frankly, because this image has a lot of text and Facebook doesn't allow this image uh, due to this reason. Facebook simply asks you to put up an image which is having less amount of text, right? So an image with a very high volume of text on the image is not going to work. Facebook is going to discard it. So, but just for the sake of example, I'm using it right now. Let's say I'm writing a text on the ad. So this is about, let's say, social media marketing. Simple, let's say something like this. Social media marketing seminar. Add a headline to this. Sign up. Simply say limited spots. This is going to come up over here. Description is basically optional, and I can just simply leave it as well because I've added a headline. If you want to add a small description as well, you can add it. So let's see. Top social media traders. Something like this. So now it says this is how your ad is going to look on Facebook, and this is how your ad is going to look on Instagram. So just by doing this, then I'll put up the website link. Let's say xyz.com. In reality, you are going to put up the website link where you want people to go after clicking the ad. Then we'll simply choose a call to action button. Let's say sign up. So here it is. We have a call to action. Here we have a call to action sign up. That's it, guys. You simply confirm it, and once confirmed, my ads will start running after they are reviewed by the Facebook system. My ads will be live in probably less than half an hour time. So this is how we create Facebook ads. So I hope this is clear to everybody. Going back to the presentation. Then moving on to career options. So social media has a lot of opportunities to offer to anybody who's a social media marketer. So basically there are three types of career opportunities that you can look out for. One, you can go for a full-time job. There are a lot of job openings in the market for people who can manage social media, who can run social media campaigns, who can create content for social media. People who basically have an in-depth understanding of what kind of content will work on social media, what kind of uh, content will engage people on social media, how the content will reach to maximum number of people. So there are a lot of job opportunities regarding this particular thing. Apart from that, if you want to pursue a career in freelancing, you can work as a freelancer. I started my career as a freelancer in 2013, and I started working with a handful of clients initially. So freelancer is basically somebody who is not working with a company as an employee. Rather, they are working with multiple companies where multiple companies of their choice whom they want to work with, and they provide a certain amount of services in exchange with certain amount of uh, financial remuneration. So that can also be done because a lot of companies, a lot of businesses which are not able to hire full-time marketing teams, or which are not able to uh, which do not have, let's say, uh, those kind of financial stability, who can hire a full-time marketing team, or companies or brands or businesses which do not have the exact know-how of how social media marketing is going to help them. These kind of businesses basically hire social media marketing freelancers, and a lot of people are actually pursuing this as a full-time career, right? And they are working with multiple clients at the same time. And the last one, which is obviously my favorite, is you can be an entrepreneur and you can work for yourself. So if you know the audience for a particular type of products and services, getting a product or creating a service, or creating a product is not that difficult in today's scenario. Simply uh, I know a lot of people who are actually buying products from the market. They are just simply branding them with their own labels, and they're selling it to the audience. So it is not mandatory for you to manufacture a product. Rather, you can just simply buy a product which is already there in the market. You can simply put up your brand name on that product, and because you know how to sell, you know which audience will buy it, and how you can sell it with the help of social media. You can simply buy that product, label it with your brand name, and sell it to the audience and make profit uh, by selling these products. So this is how social media uh, marketing can help you, with a full-time career. And Facebook and Instagram are the biggest platforms, social media platforms, which are already being used by millions of people across the globe for a full-time, as a full-time career. So I hope this will give you, some great insights on how you can make a career out of Facebook and Instagram.